And now I'm gonna talk about like Apex Creepypastas. Let me see. When was there ever an Apex Creepypasta? What type of story Creepypasta are you trying to make? I'm trying to make a story Creepypasta, and I don't know if you guys will really. Wait, was the R99 ever this fast? Oh, was the R99 fast? I'm trying to what? Wait, when did? Maybe it just got my manager. So yeah. So guys, I'm going to talk about a Creepypasta that I am actually going to show right here. So here you go. Now this thing is about heirlooms. And you may think heirlooms, I want that cosmetic. And some people may think heirlooms, I already have all of them. Heirlooms, I already have one of them. Or you may say that heirlooms are just a cosmetic, they don't actually help you in game. But either way, here's a creepypasta about heirlooms, and actually you should get them, but why should you get them? So here you go. So one time there's this guy named Jeremy who was actually working as an Apex dev. Now one day he went home to see the new season 6 arrive, which is the season we are in right now. And Jeremy asked himself, since I work as an Apex dev, I'm able to ask the gang for some free new leaked Apex items. And so he tried asking the gang for free Apex new leaked items. And they said, sorry, we can't show you non-release stuff, and that's why we're keeping it to ourselves only. And now he got mad that he can't show off new stuff to his friends as an Apex dev. He said, come on, I just want free stuff. And they're like, okay, when we are gonna give it to you, but these are about next season, so season 7 you're gonna get it. And now Jeremy was very mad that he can only get the heirloom on the day of season 6, and on season 7. And he was naturally decided to go like Fortnite dev, where you get free Fortnite skins by coding and hacking from Fortnite dev. When instead of Apex dev, like, okay, I'm going to apexdeveloper.com. He went on to apexdev.com and searched up something that he didn't find. He found a leaked heirloom, and I didn't know what the heirloom was about until he searched up online. A leaked heirloom for Bangalore, and somehow there was it still said a leaked heirloom for Octane, but he realized, well, we already have an Octane heirloom, most people leak a new one. And so anyways, he decided to get all of the heirlooms because he doesn't have any heirloom yet. And now once he actually got the heirlooms from the dev, it wasn't something that you normally see on an heirloom. Like on an heirloom you see just a cosmetic, but there was blood on this heirloom. It's like, okay, maybe it's like a in real life death, like someone stabbed someone to death with the Octane butterfly knife or the wave kunai. But he realized those were the same type of blood that came out from his body when he accidentally stabbed himself in the heart. Actually, there's something in the heart. He accidentally stabbed himself. Actually, this himself. He accidentally used a butterfly knife and cut his finger. Now I had to wait for the finger to reach out and go back, and the finger grew back, and then he was back to normal. They realized, wait, that is what happened to me. I cut myself with a butterfly knife, and that's the same cut on the butterfly knife that I have. He went to find the butterfly knife that he has, but there was no. It said, thank you for finding my lost knife, amigo. He said, amigo, that's Octane. But he realized that Octane also has a butterfly knife. So he decided to ask the Apex dev on what's going on. Why is the bloodhound why is the Octane heirloom why is the Octane heirloom that I got covered in the same blood as my old butterfly knife? Butterfly knife not there anymore. And the Apex dev said, you should have listened to us. We warned you, never ever go on that website ever again. And now he also wanted to know the real questions. He wanted to know the answer to this question, like why did he actually get the same heirloom? I realized he went to Octane, used the heirloom in game, and realized that it wasn't a normal Octane heirloom that you know. So for the Octane heirloom with a green and stuff, but for this heirloom it's the same butterfly knife as Jeremy used to have. And now Jeremy decided to put a kunai right next to him. He got like a model kunai. He put the kunai next to him and decided to actually intentionally or accidentally cut himself. And there was blood, but not that much blood. He took a bandage and it healed. And now he put it in his cabinet below the TV and waited overnight. He went to sleep, but as he was sleeping he heard sounds. He was like, now that just me and my siblings, because he had siblings around the room who always wakes up at night to just get something. He decided to just stay asleep, and once he woke up, he wanted to check the kunai was there. And now he decided to check Apex. That was his same kunai that he got in real life. And now he is freaked out to the point where he doesn't even know what to say anymore. The real life is actually in game. He wanted to ask the siblings, but he checked inside their rooms and checked around the whole house, even the secret basement. Where were they? They weren't anywhere to be found. Okay, that's scary right now. He was in shock that his siblings wasn't at home. His siblings will always be at home with him, always helping him with anything else. And now, basically, like what he was suspicious about is he heard noises from a game. Real life from the game. He realized that it was the same exact voices as the siblings. And once he decided to check what was the noises, his siblings were there, all tied up with their hands up. And now he was shocked to see his siblings in the game. He wanted to be in the game, but realized that his siblings are actually inside the game. They are trapped for eternity with nothing else to do. And then from him to finish the game. And I might think, finishing the game? That is the escape. But this wasn't that, at that point, wasn't a very original game. And now, they said, play this new game mode that we added. Now it may be something else, but they tried to call his buddies at the Apex development section. He wanted to ask John Young, voice actors, and even the creators, heck, even the animators, and nobody responded. And then the game said, stop calling us. And now he thought that Respawn would just wanted to play a little joke. But then he realized that nobody is actually at Respawn right now wanting to get a call. They're all at home waiting for rest since everyone's already playing Apex. And they're all just working on like other stuff, like waiting for a new update or helping everyone get into a server which is not that laggy. Called one more time and heard the ring in the game. He checked, the phone was right there, and decided to turn it off and turn it on again. When he checked the lock screen, it was him dangling from the ground. So basically he hung himself. He was like, okay, there's no way this is true. This is just a game. I am just dreaming. I'm dreaming, right? No, I don't know. Decided to ask anyone he saw on the road. Realized that the door was locked. All his house keys didn't work. Any other key or any other locks didn't even work. His door was metal shut because he tried opening it with his own body by slamming it. And you know that that doesn't work for some cases. And for strong people and fat people, fat people, you have a choice. And he realized that nothing happened. He wanted to find his dogs to go through the new doggy holes. He realized the doggy hole actually opened, but it couldn't. But he couldn't fit. He wanted to find his dog, but found the dog laying on the ground like the Five Nights at Freddy's dog in the game. It was the same dog. And he ran away from all the blood, sweated tears he found on the floor, and just went back to the game and asked, who are you? Why are you doing this? You're not an Apex developer. And then the person or they actually said, we are from Respawn. We're here to help you. And helping doesn't really sound like helping right now. He's like, what do you mean by helping me? And by helping, they responded with helping you to win the game. And now it makes him weird. Guns start appearing and he started to become his Apex character. In real life, he spawned onto the road with many other people right next to it. They all had to do an octane race. They all turned into octane. He's like, this is weird, this is just witchcraft, this isn't real. And realized that actually something happened. And now when I say by something happening, I mean this is gonna be a long trip. And now he realized that the characters, everyone in his whole town, became octane and they all had a race. He gladly won because of his Apex skills. He slapped his face and woke up on his bed. But there was all blood around him. Like, okay, this is about an heirloom, not about a game. And I decided to go back to sleep and woke up as Pathfinder getting ready for grapple zipline race. And now he wasn't ready for any other zipline race. He's an octane main thing. Get it? He's an octane main. And he doesn't like to do any of this stuff. So he decided to try anyways. He lost the fight because he was just 1 second away, but someone grappled into the wooden section. And now he was like, what's gonna happen? What is he gonna do? He. And now when the protagonist said he actually meant by they. He said he has suspicion because there's no other Apex developer that he knows. Well, there are actually other Apex developers. He wanted to go back onto the PC because suddenly he was at home, out at the door. He went to the kitchen, grabbed a knife, and then went back to his computer, getting ready for any jump scares or surprise attacks coming out from the window. Boom. When he was ready for any fights that was gonna come in his way. I swear I mean anything gonna pop TV. Whoa! Wait! So basically he tried to do something else. So he was waiting there, getting ready for any jump scares that the protagonist will actually feel. But then he realized, where was the knife? He found the knife laying on the floor with a note below saying, "You should have gone into Apex Death and got 3 heirlooms for yourself. This would have happened. We warned you. You never listened. Time for your punishment." And when they said punishment, he freaked out and tried to run away from any suspicion, but realized he was too late. The knife started to become bloody when nothing really happened. Nothing happened, the knife was bloody. And now he actually wanted to know if anyone at anyone at Respawn was just faking. Because nobody at Respawn fakes stuff. Until April Fool's Day, yeah, then they fake stuff. But nobody at Respawn fakes anything. Like, they don't fake leaked news or even anything else. And now he actually started to feel a bit limp as the knife started to get way more bloody. It became full blood and he couldn't control himself. None of his body parts worked. They were all yellowish in color and there was no blood in his body. He needed blood to survive, but fell on the floor and fainted. And then Scary Johnson came out, just kidding. And then he woke up in his bed, and his siblings came in asking, "Hello, it's a new day, come on, let's play Apex." And then he said, "I don't want to play Apex right now." And then they said, "Weren't you gonna give us free stuff in Apex?" And then the siblings said, "Yeah, weren't you gonna give us free stuff in Apex?" And then the protagonist said, "Wait, free stuff?" And then they both started to become 2 Apex developers. And then he woke up again yelling and screaming, and all his siblings were back to normal, asking, "What happened? How are you? Why are you screaming?" And then they all went up to him, trying to care about him and asking what was going on. And basically what happened was he told them what happened, and then his mother came back to life and decided to kiss him, hug him and kill him. What? Nope, that didn't happen, sorry. And then the protagonist said, "Okay, this may be just all be a dream. I'm sorry, I won't get anything from the Apex store, from the Respawn Death." And then they said, "Okay, but we're still playing Apex, do you want to join up?" And then they said, "On my way, your Respawn Death can give us some free stuff." And then he realized, "Are you guys gonna turn into Apex characters?" he said. And then they said, "What do you mean we're gonna turn into Apex characters? Wow, you literally this, you're going nuts." And then he said, "Never mind, but I can't give you any free stuff. Something will happen. I give you stuff." They all agreed. He had 3 siblings, 2 boys, 1 girl, and yeah, just decided to play some games in Apex with them if nothing was working. He got a call from a Respawn Dev. That was the same Respawn Dev in his dream. He said, "Thanks for playing our game. You were smart there. You are awesome. Remember Jeremy." And now, as in FNAF, the word "remember Jeremy," that sounds familiar. It's from the Ultimate Custom Night. No wait, it's from the VR. It was from the VR game trailer. Now he said what, and then he decided to text back, "What do you mean by remember Jeremy?" And then by remember Jeremy, he meant, no guys, and when he said remember Jeremy, he meant that and by remember Jeremy, he said, "What do you mean by remember Jeremy?" "Hey, what are you doing? Watching my stream?" Oh my god. I need to continue the stream.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Okay. And when he meant by remember Jeremy, the guy who texted him said, "Thank you for joining, and make sure to never go on Respawn Dev." He decided to go and call an actual Respawn developer that he has worked with over 1 year. I think that's when Apex was around. And the person said, "That was just one of our friends. That's just one of my friends who was bored in Apex Legends and wanted to prank someone by doing a Respawn Dev website." But he realized that that person that he called just now, the real Respawn Dev, was actually not real. He heard the voice and it sounded like a robot voice, somewhere around a Pathfinder voice, but of course Pathfinder's robot. Then just soon later, he found the same knife on the floor but full of blood. One of the siblings picked it up and asked, "What was this? Why is there a bloody knife on the floor?" "Yeah, actually there's blood." Yikes. Okay.
Are you watching the stream?
I think it's only you.
Bruh.
I'm actually it's not really a stream. I'm trying to make like a video, but I want to use this instead of wasting my storage space. Let's continue.
Yeah. Found the
it's yep. Sorry, Sid. Now it's easy to find the Vendetta fish anymore. Now it's not rare to find the Vendetta fish anymore.
Yeah, but it's not actually hard. It's too hard.
Yeah, it's too hard. It takes around 2 hours. And now going back with the video, guys, the protagonist said, "Sorry, but there's no other thing that I can do for you guys. Just make sure you never go on this website," and he showed the name of the website. But one of the siblings said, "Let's just go on the website." Now once they went on the website, Jeremy started to close his eyes in case anything happened, but nothing really happened. And now once he wanted to call the guy that texted him and was the one who actually created the Respawn Dev thing, the guy said, "Sorry, this actually wasn't real. This is just all of my plan to get people to pay money to actually get non-free stuff." And then Jeremy realized that the free stuff that he has gotten was just paid for this guy's medical bills that he was supposed to pay long ago, around 1 week. So Jeremy actually helped someone in a very scary way. But still, Jeremy said, "Never do anything like that again." Then the guy said, "Don't worry, but enjoy your new heirlooms." And by new heirlooms, he thought that he was gonna get the same blood heirlooms that he got. But he decided to find the heirlooms not actually bloody. He checked the kitchen cabinet where his old butterfly knife was, and it was still there with blood, but nothing really happened to the knife. The guy in the game didn't take it.
Oh no, it's the mobile game.
Mobile Legends.
No, it's the Battle Breakers. Mobile
yeah,
game.
I know.
By
oh yeah.
Okay.
Raid Shadow Legends.
This is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends.
Yeah, this is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends, people. Yeet. Yeet.
Okay, you can continue the story.
Yep. Going back to the video, he realized that, okay, everything is fine. It was just all a dream. Nothing really happened. But like what he said, he decided to call again for one last time, telling the person who made the Respawn Dev thing, saying, "Look, you should not scare me in that way." And then he said, "Oh yeah, I'm not scaring you." And then he saw one of his siblings actually decide to take the butterfly knife and look right at the protagonist, Jeremy. Jeremy asked, "What are you doing, Sam?" Yep, that's the thing. "What are you doing, Sam?" And then Sam decided to come closer, and all the other two siblings walked away from the computer. Walked away from the computer. And then Jeremy asked, why are you guys doing this? This isn't funny. I don't want to get pranked again. But he realized it wasn't a prank. His siblings were controlled by the guy who made the Respawn Death developer game. And he said, stop doing this to my siblings. They're innocent kids. Now please, just let them be free and play alone. But then he realized that the siblings were all also in the prank. He wanted to find where his cousin was because the voice sounded like his cousin. And his cousin was right there, standing inside one of the rooms, looking at the computer, saying, let's go, son, second plan done. And then Jeremy asked the cousin, what were you doing scaring me? And then the cousin was confused. He was like, I didn't scare you. I don't even know who you are. Yeah, that's a stupid way to say I didn't even do anything. Well, you are the cousin. And then Jeremy decided to tell the cousin that, why are you making a Respawn Death? And by the way, how did you do all of those tricks? And then he realized that it was another dream. And then he didn't even go to such things as a Respawn Death website. His dream was a reality, but it wasn't a reality. I don't know what to say anymore. His dream wasn't even real. He wasn't even sleeping. I mean, he was just dreaming about dreams in a dream. It's a dream! And then decided to just ask the cousin, hey, what happened? Did you make a Respawn Death thing? And then the cousin said, yes, I made a Respawn Death thing. And then Jeremy decided to delete the Respawn Death item that he made and decided to change it to some sort of new website for fundraiser. And then the cousin said, thank you, I just wanted to prank people with a Respawn Death item. And Jeremy said, no, don't do it. The protagonist decided to leave and decided to play Apex, check the Respawn Death was a real thing, and it wasn't. Thank you guys for listening to this very long thing that I didn't plan, but I planned along the way as I'm making the thing. It's about heirlooms and Jeremy actually just dreaming about him like getting something from the game. And yeah, hopefully if there's any other stories that you guys want to type in the comments, because I'm gonna make this into a video instead, you can just type in the comment, guys. I don't care about like what comment you gotta do. Just type in the comments and I'll see the comments later. So you guys, hopefully you like the video. See you later. Peace out. Okay, now what?